I love to talk about some of the things I picked up, but the first one I kind of already knew is you've lost your mind.
Let's jump into it. Let's talk about Delaware, man.
Total domination.
I showed up here the first day, and up until about 2 hours into my first practice day, I was like, this is a lot like the Delta. And then when the bottom dropped out, and it was nothing like I expected. It's a very, very different fishery than I've ever seen. Guys that showed up here without pre-practicing made the top 12 and did really good. Just fishing the moment, and I know you've said a lot, fish the moment.
Do I chase tides? Do I keep moving, or do I commit to a group of fish and stay? And I think a little bit of both strategies work for guys. I think if I look at that top 12 list, we saw guys that did both things. Guys that stayed in a creek. Rancocas Creek, big player this week. Mm-hmm. 3 of the top 12 in Rancocas Creek, just camping out.
Shimizu. Camped.
Super camp.
Man.
Rotting away.
I gotta love how happy that guy is all the time.
He's always happy.
He is, no matter good, bad, he's always happy. You ran all the way down to the Commodore Barry Bridge to throw at a spot, like 20 miles. 20 miles back up to hit another spot, ripping across and up and down. You ran up to the Riverton stretch of the river, just 20 miles up north. And
I was trying to throw my camera guy out of the boat. Props to Bass Cat, 74, 75 mile an hour Yamaha. Thank you very much. The trickiest thing was those tides and the current and timing. Oh my God. Trickiest. Stan Janik. Dude, that was tough. It was tough because I had a sheet printed out, a tide chart that I printed out, and I would reference that throughout the day. I would stop and actually look at the sheet. But in this event, it was never on, It was lower than normal. It ran out faster, came in quicker.
And why did that happen?
Supermoon. Man, we've been to a lot of places over the years. We've been to amazing venues, classics, and FLW championships. We've been a lot of places. We've been to a lot of crowds. Was that the most unfreaking believable feeling? The crowd?
Yep.
What the hell happened?
I've never seen anything like it.
That was unbelievable. The energy was unbelievable.
I think the crowd turned the anglers, right? Like a lot of the anglers we saw, and we're going to talk about this, man. We saw a lot of boo-hooing and really talking down on what they were facing in the river for a lot of different reasons. But I think once they got to the weigh-ins and they saw the exuberance of that crowd, how fired up they were and how much passion they have, all of a sudden that sort of turned around and guys started to embrace the competition.
Wall-to-wall, treats out tall, buddy. Making it do what it do. Changing this fishing game cast by cast, because all I do is catch big bass. You know what I'm saying?